Okay, we're recording. This is the Apply Working Group Sync meeting on April 11th. I guess we will take a few minutes to look at what we did last time and have any discussions that are necessary, and then take a few minutes to decide what we're going to do next week. Sorry for moving it on short notice. After next week, we'll go back to a regular schedule. Okay. So just quick, those are all done. Okay. So these are the things that we're going to do. Finish roadmap doc. Would you say that we finished it? I think we mostly finished it.
Yes.
I think it's pretty good.
Might need some more polish, but
yeah, there might be some.
There
might be some tweaks, but I think it's finished, and we should publish it more widely.
Yeah, that's my intent.
Okay. Finish collecting test vectors. I know Jenny's on a bus.
She's on the chat.
She's trying to chat at me, and I'm pushing wrong buttons here. Not finished. Okay. Describe Open API extension tags. What do you think? Finished?
Yeah, let's go. Finished.
Okay.
Yep.
Including unions?
No. I wasn't planning on finishing that before I started working on actually implementing it, but if you...
Okay, we'll change the description for this before we run it again.
Yeah, tabs for better understanding.
Yeah, hold on. Let's go through the list before we start editing it. Add one extension tag to the Open API repo.
Yes, that PR is out and was LGTM'd by.
Okay.
Kinetic.
That's nice. I think I want to actually have things be merged before we consider them done.
I can press the button.
Okay, if you can press the button in the next minute. Implement one IDL tag to Open API extension tag in the cube generator thingy.
These two are the same, isn't it? We said last week that these two tasks are pretty much the same.
Yeah, so one of them is going to be a types.go. We'll add list attribute equals atomic for one of them that's atomic, and then the other one is having list attribute as generating the extension in Swagger, and we haven't done the types yet.
Okay, so let's drag some stuff. This still needs to be done. Okay. I'm just going to drag everything that wasn't done. There's one thing that we did that wasn't on the list, actually. I'm just going to move this up there. And that was actually I clicked the button and files the bug, so that was not very hard. We never gave a point complexity to the roadmap document. In retrospect, I think it was pretty large. I think it was 8.
It'll make it 5, maybe, not that complex.
Okay. Okay. Our needs feature branch is relevant again. Okay. So we'll leave that open against Jenny. We didn't decide this. Add one extension tag to Open API repo in the branch. Did you merge? Move it back if it gets merged.
No, I need to. I just asked maybe to merge. We'll see if he does it.
Okay.
He saw my message, so.
I'm going to say finish describing an API extension tags. implement. Okay, and we think these are the same line.
I don't understand the new lines.
Yeah, let's. Okay. Let's switch over to the meeting notes. Third meeting. Decisions we've made since last time. Feature branch is back on. Hopefully it won't be too much of a hassle.
I could mention the work we've done on the test info to make the feature branch work.
Yeah.
And we are basically, maybe that we're mostly, sounds like we're mostly there except for the merging.
To fix some bugs. Okay.
We fixed some of the bugs
So,
ourselves.
did we fix them?
Yes.
We fixed
Oh.
one.
Fix.
Not that it matters, but
What else? Feature gate was merged
yeah, in the feature branch.
to the branch. Was it merged or
No, we need to press the button.
Oh, we need to press the button. Feature. Okay. Scratch that. I'll press the button next time I see it, and then make noise in the Kubernetes dev channel. Let's see. We'll circulate the roadmap doc for you. Actually, Alana, I just put a link to it. Do I have it open here?
The OpenAPI tag is merged.
There it is. You. Okay. So we merge this. Is it? Would you say it's completely done?
We add one tag and it generates the Kubernetes extension.
But we don't have any on the types yet.
That's a different task, isn't it?
That's a different task. Like actually putting it on APIs is a task. Okay. Cool. I guess we can do that back there. Let's get some of those here. Okay. What do we want to do this time around? Can we make the cube generator thing emit a file with warnings where for every list that doesn't have a choice?
We can, but what I was hoping to do was get it to work with a single tag end to end.
Okay, what else needs to be done?
So we're going to add it to the patch, add a content type so that the server actually, we could actually start iterating on surfacing that within.
There's more than one of us, so I think we can parallelize at least a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Tell me what you all think, but it seems to me that we can work on multiple parts of this at the same time. We don't have to. We don't have to build a patch handler before we can continue working on.
But that's fine. You can work on the patch. Christian can work on the patch if you want.
So in it, I mean, there's still actually refactors to this IDL code in that we need to validate particular, like, especially when it comes to the associative on with the keys, right? That's just a different paradigm than what we're doing, assuming single values for these tags. And so I was hoping to dig into that work, and to then enhance that with the validation for basically enums. So list attribute, you only got atomic, associative, and associative on, so those should be validated. Patch merge strategy should have been validated. I'm not sure if we want to add that to it. So we're going to change the paradigm to not just generate these, but actually to generate, validate, and have more structure to
filling out the associative keys tag.
So that whole thing is going to require a different, much more coding, where we're doing validation, and we can't assume that there's single values. So whether it's going to be types that we're going to be validating, or to know that associative on should have this set of keys, which is in a list, and so it's going to be basically not we can't assume, like I said, that this is going to be.
You need to verify that the keys exist.
Yeah, verify that there's at least one of these keys, that the keys match a particular
Actual
field.
fields, yeah.
And so there's, once we dig into that rat hole, then that's going to actually trigger a significantly more code. I'm not, and I wanted to ask you guys, should we try to get it working end to end with one of these things, or should we go deeper into getting, this OpenIDL thing on its own finished? What do you guys think?
I mean, I think there's more than one thing to do, so let's do both.
You mean somebody can do,
there's more than one of us.
Somebody could do broad and somebody could do deep.
I'll keep digging into the IDL stuff.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. And how many? I've described that as finish building out the associative keys tag in Cube OpenAPI.
That's going to be an 8.
Can you describe the task a bit more? The associative key tag in Cube.
So there is,
This is probably a
adding
25 or 50, but since you need to change completely the code to add some sort of validation, and we can create it so that you can have all the tags, but I think there is no point in creating code which is going to be ugly to then change it to get the validation. Because right now it's just a map of like go IDL tag, and it generates a given string for the extension. And it's just mapping one-to-one. And so yesterday we were discussing how we can be smarter than that and have like code to transform from one key to a set of keys or complicated structures.
Sounds like that structure isn't appropriate. I'm going to add add tag validation mechanism to Cube.
So it's going to require a noticeable refactoring.
Okay.
This is a design by itself. I mean, it's complicated.
Okay, so we think we need to do that before we finish building out the associative keys.
Yes, that will be necessary in
Okay.
order to.
How many? What sort of point value do you think?
So it might be bigger than 8.
Yeah, it's absolutely bigger than 8.
Okay. 13.
Let's go
Or
for
25.
Let's go with 13.
13. Okay. Is it something that you can reasonably do in the next week?
No.
No. Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay. Let's.
We'll make progress.
Let's try and do incremental progress.
Yeah,
Let's not have all the features possible,
Exactly.
but do something that is going to allow us to grow and implement new features more easily.
Yeah. Okay. Let's. Can we break this down into multiple pieces?
So we could get. So we could. We don't. So the validation is a different one, right?
Yeah. This is the validation one that I've got selected right now.
So we can. Yeah. Give me. Yeah, I'll break that down by the end of today. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it later, and I'm going to say. Placeholder.
Yeah. This probably needs some kind of two-pager, I think, just to understand what needs to be done.
Placeholder. Placeholder. Okay. What do we feel like the maximum number of point value we can do? One person can do in a weekish.
Look at what we've done before. We've done
seems like 8,
5, 7.
Seems like 8 have
12,
not been getting done. 12. Where do you see
16. I'm counting all the ones we've done so far and dividing by 2.
Yeah, but this is that'll give and dividing that'll give you an average, I guess. So yes,
that's 7, 12, 16, 19. That's about 10 a week for like the 3 for us.
Yeah. Okay. I will call this 8, and we will chat later, and we can pull up the code in a window and talk about it. Let's see if we can figure out. So this is probably not going to happen this sprint then. This is not really 8 points anymore. It should be like 1 point by now. Finish describing OpenAPI extension tags.
It's describing unions. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, good point. I was gonna say this is 1, like you said, but just unions is like a document on its own.
I think I'd rather make progress on the stuff that we have in.
That was my plan, was to kind of push off on the union.
All right. Well, let's not include it in the sprint if we don't actually plan on doing it. Okay, Antoine, what do you think?
I could work on the patch. I could work on the conversion. I don't know if you want to do that.
My feeling is we should get the patch handler taking calls and routing them somewhere.
That'd be nice.
I think if we get an end-to-end flow of apply working, then like just on single versions of API objects, and it's fine for the first draft if it doesn't work. If I first apply in like apps v1 and then I apply a second time from extensions. One deployment.
Question: does it include kubectl?
No.
When you say end-to-end, curl?
Curl's acceptable for me.
Why not? Why not? Why not include kube control? We need it anyway.
We need it eventually. I guess I like to work on I like to focus on the hard parts of a problem at first, because that gives you more slack in your schedule later on.
Okay. Anybody can do the kubectl.
Yeah, anybody can do the kubectl. Yeah, sorry to control coders, but okay. So patch handler accepts a new content type.
So there's you said there's 2 content types. There's one for the user and one for a controller. Did I understand that correctly?
Yeah. Let's do the user one, because I think we still need to figure out something about the controller one.
Yeah, we need to know what the semantic is going to be.
Yeah.
And then additionally, I might have misheard you, Daniel, but you said something about the content type being dynamic. And I didn't quite understand that.
Yeah, it might not be as simple as like a string match. At least for some of our content types, they're assembled from a number of parts, like
query.
Is it encoded in JSON or Proto? Like you might.
That's the content type.
But like for Clayton's work on the tabular get format, like there's a bunch of different things that you can assemble into the content type to get various.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, I think we need to develop a habit of keeping some documentation up to date, right? Like the exact patch handler or the exact content type really matters, and I think in this sprint we shouldn't block on getting it perfect. So we should just put something in, but we need to document what we put in, and we need to keep that document up to date, because when we go to reintegrate this branch into master, it'll be super important exactly what we chose.
Right. I get the point. Yes.
Okay. for okay, I think that that is actually an 8. That does have to be in the feature branch. Okay. I think I will not give myself an item this sprint. I'll just play cleanup and support and question answer person. Okay. Anything else we want to talk about, or any other extremely small tasks we want to add?
Do you have any other small task? Make a branch in the Kube Open API repo, I see, below, line 24.
I think we're currently thinking that we don't need a
Yeah,
branch in
yeah,
Kube Open API. Should we revisit this? I'll at least note it.
Yeah, mark that in the.
I would, yeah, I'm hoping that we don't have to. And it doesn't feel like we need to do that. And then trying to keep, if we did, trying to keep that branch coordinated with the other feature branch might be.
Okay. Yeah. The strategy is only viable because we have all of our subrepos in the staging directory. Otherwise, the strategy would be really cumbersome / impossible.
Yeah.
Let's look down at our thing. Is there anything else? Seems like you already started on that, right? Metadata API change PR.
Oh yeah, this is mostly done actually. It's mostly done. I think it's not merged or reviewed, but we should, as soon as you merge the feature get.
I'll put it down as a 3. Yeah, I'll put it down as a 3. Since you already, that's most of the way to go. Okay, I think we're gonna call that good. Great. Thanks everyone. I'm gonna stop the meeting here, and hopefully I'll be able to find someone to upload this video for me. YouTube rejects everything I upload, so I have to find somebody else to do this. Okay, cool. See you.
Thank you.